Welcome Libra, this is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot here to do your July 2023 guided divine messages for what you need to most hear. This is timeless, so whenever you view the video, it's going to be when you needed to hear it, and just let it play out. It might not resonate at first, but it may resonate later, so just let it take its time, and if it's not your story, then it's some other Libra story. I am a Virgo Sun, Libra Rising, and a Aries Moon, so sometimes I have to watch whatever video resonates with me. So welcome. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Hit the bell for notifications, and we're going to get started, okay? I'm going to go ahead and, this is that Palo Santo, so I'm going to go ahead and sage the cards first. Libra, I want to welcome you guys, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am a Libra Rising, so I am looking forward to hearing what we have to hear, what messages Divine Spirit and Guides needs us to know for our July message. Could be love, career, however it resonates with you, whatever story is baking in the oven for you and what you need to hear, okay? And cross watchers, welcome, because you could be hearing your story of side of things being played out, okay? All right, so I've got that saged. I'm going to use the frequency singing bowl to cleanse the energies within myself as well as in the room, so please bear with me and be patient. All right, thank you so much. All right, so Libra, I'm going to do a universal prayer for happiness, abundance, peace, and prosperity for all beings in the universe. So it'll be a silent prayer. All right, thank you so much. All right, so we're going to get started. I have already cleansed it, crystallized the cards. This is going to be the affirmation deck that I will be doing for your affirmation afterwards. And these are the decks that I'm going to be using for your story and your clarification, okay? So we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. I'm hearing 4 shuffles. That was 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right? All right, and then let's get the deck. My messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is for the messages of Divine Spirit and Guides for July. What is the main message? I'm doing the Celtic cross, by the way. What is the main message Divine Spirit and Guides my Libras need to know for their higher good going into July? Timeless, when they need to hear it, when they see this message. Please give me the messages. What's the main message for Libra? All right. So your main message is not taking enough time to heal yourself, maybe coming on the outs with a Sagittarius. The Temperance card in the upright is a Sagittarius specific person if you're dealing with a specific person. If you're not, then it could be Libra that you're needing to take the time to heal, balance, and being patient with yourself. And maybe anxieties are high right now for you, Libra. I'm Libra rising, so that does resonate a little bit with me. So maybe you're needing to take the time, but you don't have the opportunity right now. And so July's message to you is taking the time to heal, balance, and be patient with yourself, that the energies of Mars in Leo, as well as Venus, which is our ruling planet, Libra rising, Venus is our ruler, going into the sign of Leo, with that Mars action, will be making us maybe have our teeth on edge. So we may need to be more patient and stuff like that in relationships or in balance with ourselves. This could be that you're not in harmony and balance in a relationship. We'll find out, all right? What's the obstacles for the Temperance card? I have the card that fell out way over here. Let's go ahead and grab that card. Okay, here we go. All right. So the card that I have for us that fell out is the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? So the Six of Swords in the upright is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies about moving on, changing our perspective, looking at things and doing things differently, different mindset, okay? So our obstacle to being balanced and patient and healing ourselves, Libra, is the fact that either we're in disharmony with someone else in a relationship, we're in disharmony and unalignment in a work career. We need balance, and unfortunately with this in reverse, it's going to take a change of mindset, and the obstacle is we don't have a change of mindset. We're not making that change of mindset to get us out of a anxiety, unbalanced place in a relationship or career, because this could be resonating with either one of those for you. What is the recent past for my Libras that they need to know? What is the Libra the near recent past for Libra at the time that you're viewing this? This will be what you're just now coming out of. All right, so in the recent past, you're coming out of conflict. That might be why you're out of balance and feeling off on in a career or a relationship. There's a lot of bickering and fighting, and maybe an inner struggle that you have to release, which you will be releasing. Maybe somebody wasn't speaking their truth and you found out, or maybe because this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, the King of Swords in the upright is somebody that speaks truth, that's very authority figure, that uses facts and logic when doing and making decisions and deliberations. Maybe you were dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, maybe not. But when it's in the reverse, this isn't somebody that's speaking their truth. It could be somebody not communicating and blocking you out altogether. And that's why maybe you're coming out of conflict, because maybe you, Libra, had to block somebody, stop, silence communication because it was just not worth the fight anymore. You had to make a difficult decision, or you will be making a difficult decision. When you read this, this is going to be something that your recent past shows you, okay? So that could be why you're feeling a little off balanced, and your obstacle is changing your mindset and not being able to change your mindset. What is the near future for Libra? What is the near future? The near future is being open to any options. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy about the divine trying to bless you with opportunities, but you're not being open to them, and you're stuck in the mindset of you want a particular person or you want a particular thing. If it isn't the person, place, or thing that you want, you don't want to pay attention to it or focus your attention on it. But Libra, you are in the reverse. That means that in the near future, when you see this in July, whenever you see this, you will be opening your eyes to opportunities. You will be taking all opportunities as at face value, and you won't be closed to any options. You'll be ready to take it on, okay? I'm going to put this over here so you can see the cards, okay? All right, so then we're going to go ahead and get your distant past message. Now, this is a message that you need to remember from your distant karmic past. This card wants to come out. Something that you did in the past that's going to help you with your present and your future decisions that may make your life a little easier in a relationship or in a career aspect. Now, I have the Death card. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. The Death card in the upright is specific to a Scorpio person, but I feel like for me, it's more of what you had to deal with. So in the distant past, Libra, you haven't been good at closing out chapters and putting things behind you. That could lead to imbalance, not being able to cut out toxic things. I'm a Libra rising, so I try to see the fairness and equality, and I try to get everybody's perspective, and I try to put everybody before myself just to keep the peace. So maybe what they're telling us in our distant past is that us being able to put things to finality, us being able to put things and cut things out and close out chapters keeps us trapped and stuck in an energy where we're not balanced, where we were not healed. We need to change our perspective and our mindset, which is our obstacle, because we're not doing that as a Libra rising. That resonates with me. I'm not good at cutting things out, closing chapters, and you can't have a new beginning of success in a relationship or career until you cut out toxic behaviors, toxic ties, toxic things that kept you trapped. And stick up for yourself and basically put yourself first, Libra, because I know that we are the type of people that want to please, people please, and we want to make the other person happy. And so far, I feel this reading in a career aspect or relationship aspect is that you're always putting that other person first, and so you're out of balance. You need to change your mindset and make sure that you start putting yourself first, is what I'm feeling so far, okay? So what is the present energies that Libra is feeling at the time of this reading? At the time of this reading, the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Six of Wands is about being successful, feeling that people are praising you. But in the present energies, Libra, it feels like that you are not feeling worthy. You're feeling your self-worth is down. You're feeling like you're not being successful. What is contributing, those outside energies that are contributing to that is, first of all, anxiety. You're all up in your head about it. That's the outside energies that's making you feel your self-worth, making you feel a lack of success. Maybe there's too many voices you're hearing. Maybe there's too many people in the mix in a relationship or career. Maybe there's you need to focus less on the other person's view and the other people and what they think about it. And listen to your high priestess, because yours is in reverse, and you're not listening to your high priestess and your gut instinct when it comes to these extra people in the situation, in the relationship, or in the career opportunities. Maybe they're not having your best interest at heart, but trusting your gut instinct is definitely an outside energy that's leading into you feeling lack of success and a lack of self-worth, a lack of praise, whatever that means to you, in a relationship or career. What is the hopes and fears? Okay, so we have the, okay, so I have the card that flipped out here is, your hope is that the Four of Pentacles is a lack of mentality, mindset. This is someone that's afraid to put themselves out there for fear of rejection, or, you know, I've done this before and the pain is unbearable. But you are hoping that, because yours came out in reverse, that there is a, that you let go of this lack mentality, that you start putting yourself out there. If you want better results, if you want better people, better romance, better career, change your mindset. And your hopes are that you will put yourself out there and damn the risks, and because you can't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. You can't, if you're sitting on your couch and you're not putting yourself out there, you're not going to meet anybody. So you're hoping that you can lose this lack of mentality of you know, putting yourself out there. That was one card that fell out. The other card is the Fool card. Okay, so the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith, and you fear, since it was in reverse, you fear that you won't be willing to take the risk, and that's what this card is too. Taking the risk to take a leap of faith, that the universe has your back, and that there's better things out there for you. Okay, it's kind of like if you have that negative intention that, oh, nothing great's going to happen to me, or I'm not going to find that right person, or, you know, and everything's just out of balance is what I feel. I feel like it's a mindset, because I can resonate this on this level with the Libra rising. If your relationship is being salty and it's not that sweetness and that you know, that romance and the passion that you want, or if it's a career that's dragging you down and keeping you in the dumps and keeping you off balance and unable to heal, and, you know, it's we have to change our mindset. Like my Libra friend, who's a Libra sun and I'm a Libra rising, told me the other day, we need to change our mindset. We need to change how we view things. You know, we need to put a positive spin on things. If something is not right in balance and stuff, in order to put it in balance, we need to change that perspective. And that's exactly what this reading is about. So if your career is failing, if you just feel like it's not going in the right direction, or if you're stuck in a deadbeat situation where it's a relationship or career, it's all about changing your mindset, and then these cards will flip over, right? But you are coming out of conflict. But you're silencing. You're blocking somebody. You're making a decision, hopefully for yourself, okay, to get in balance. But what is the 6 weeks to 6 months progress for Libra? What is the 6 weeks to 6 months? All right. 6 weeks to 6 months, you will be cutting things, persons, places, and this is you and your element, Libra. So something's going to change. In the 6 weeks to 6 months, when you see this reading, you are going to be in that authority position where you are cutting shit out left and right, using facts and logic. What is keeping me in this stagnant place? What is not serving me in my higher good? Your distant past message says, put things to closure, okay? The thing about moving on is you cannot move on if you're dragging Gucci bags behind you, okay? You got to close out those chapters, and that's what you're going to be doing in 6 weeks to 6 months. You're going to be in that mode of cutting shit out left and right that no longer serve you, coming out of conflict, making that difficult decision to be open to anything that you can possibly, you know, you're not being picky, all right? You're just looking at your happiness, right? And, you know, all this with the present energies of when you're seeing this can change with you cutting out and doing things for your benefit. What's going to serve you for your higher good, right? And then what's the outcome for my Libras? What is the outcome for my Libras? I have, yeah. Once you do that, you're going to be able to celebrate. If this is a celebrate for a better position in life, for gratitude, blessings, if this is a commitment ceremony because things elevate and raise your vibration and frequency to a level that you can have a commitment, that things change, yeah, that's beautiful. So that's something to look forward to as a Libra rising. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify why we're out of balance, okay? And this is a Libra rising. This reading is totally resonating with me better than my Virgo one did, my Virgo sun. So let's go ahead and find out what this temperance out of balance is. Are we dealing with a Sagittarius, or I don't, you know, are you dealing? I feel like it's, if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like if you're out of balance, you feel like you don't know which way is up or down, and your obstacle is changing your mindset. So let's go ahead and hit that up. What does this Temperance card mean for my Libras? All right, the Temperance card means that you need to have strength and you need to work on your healing and your balance, okay? So you need to turn that temperance around, and how are you going to do it? Your obstacle is not changing your perspective on things, not seeing things in a different way. Maybe we're in a negative Nancy node, I don't know. But yeah, taking the Knight of Wands energy and making shit happen like the playmaker, taking the adventure on, taking the passion on, coming out of a mindset of lack, okay? In a relationship or career, however that resonates with you. What is going on with this coming out of conflict and staying silent or cutting somebody out, not communicating with somebody and then not speaking your truth? Difficult decision to be made, Libra. Let's find out what's going on with that. I have, yeah, equal reciprocity. So you are coming out of conflict in the recent past. When you see this video, you're not putting yourself, and you're refusing to put into any more argument. No more bickering for you. You've had enough. You're silencing yourself. You're silencing the situation. You're cutting, you're blocking someone out. You're going to make a difficult decision, because for your equal reciprocity and for your balance, for what you put in and what you're getting out, it's time to stop being the Libra people pleaser and putting people before ourselves. I mean, I know we always like to have people happy, but you have to choose yourself in that. You have to, for your vibration, your frequency, not to be stuck on a lower vibration level, you'll have to cut those people out and make that difficult decision. For the Four of Cups in reverse, it may be a little lonely. So when I clarified the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of being open to different things and blessings, I show that because of feeling isolated and tired of feeling isolated and left out in the cold and abandoned, you will be accepting any opportunity for new romance or new career, whatever it is that's going to help with your balance and raise your frequency and vibration level, okay? So when I clarified the Death card in reverse, I have, in order for you to have a potential for messages to come in of stability, firm foundation, relationship, any kind, you're at a crossroads. Seven of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You're going to have to decide that you're going to flip the script, either, with I feel like this is not a Scorpio, but if it is a Scorpio for you and that's your story, then claim it. But if this isn't, then it's about putting things behind and closing out and finalizing, so you're not carrying those Gucci bags into a new relationship or a new career, but finally putting things to end and putting it behind you and leaving it there, burying it there, not revisiting it all the time, right? Not being stuck in our head with anxiety. Let's go ahead and clarify why we feel the self-worth, the lack of self-worth, the lack of praise, like we're not being identified. Yeah, we feel like it's slow in coming. We feel like right now, where we're at, in the position and energies that we're at in July, we feel a lack of success, and we feel like it's just slow in coming. It's like, we're doing the work and we're putting other people before us, and so we're not getting the accolades and we're not getting the recognition because we're putting other people before us, and they're getting the recognition, and it's slow in coming to us because we're the ones that are the worker bees on the bottom, putting in the work in the relationship, but everybody else is getting the recognition for it, right? And you have an anxiety, you're not trusting your gut instinct, and there's too many people, not all with your best intention in mind. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Libra, yeah, someone that you're, someone in the outside energies that is regretting, or you're regretting, you can't let go of, keeping you stuck and trapped. That's about that not being able to close out things and let people go and let old bygones be bygones, so that it releases you, so you can ascend, you can evolve, you can go up to a higher vibration and frequency. But in 6 weeks to 6 months, you're going to be cutting that shit out left and right, Libra. And you're going to be choosing you, and you're going to celebrate in a good way instead of a negative way, because your high priestess means you're not trusting and these people may not be celebrating for you, but not have your best interest at heart. But this one is about, once you do cut that shit out and you start cutting persons, places, and things out that no longer serve you, that are keeping you trapped in a lower vibration, there will be a real celebration with people that are truly on your side and truly have your back, okay? And let's go ahead and hit this Fool card in reverse, as well as being in letting go of a lack of mindset and fearing that you're not going to be able to put yourself out there. Libra, it looks like here when I clarify that, it's all about balance, okay? So you can let go and have of the hope of letting go of this lack of mentality mindset. You can have that, and you can take a leap of faith, right? And trust the universe. You could flip the script on this, okay? But you fear it. But there is balance. If you turn that temperance around, you have the healing and the balance and the patience and done the work, that you would be able to juggle and balance both of those, okay? You would have no problem, all right? And then for this commitment card, this commitment ceremony celebration, celebrating your elevation and ascension to a better relationship. It's something that you've been waiting on the sidelines for, something that you've been watching for a long time, that's going to come to fruition for you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. When I hit it again, I see here that Libra, it's going to lead to an emotional fulfillment in a new career or a new relationship. It's going to open the doors with you putting away the negative mindset or the changing your perspective, and be willing to do that instead of it being your obstacle, and leaving behind, taking that death card and closing out final chapters and closing out things that don't serve you and keep you trapped and stuck, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, Libra, but I'm seeing that you get it together in July. You turn and flip the script, and you finally decide to put yourself first, Libra. Let's go ahead and see what the affirmation card is for my Libras for the month of July. Remember, this is timeless. When you see it is when you're supposed to see it. All right, I feel these cards. All right, so Libra, the first card I have is Sacred Space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. Ground yourself. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So in this balanced, non-balanced card where we're not in balance, we're not taking the time to heal ourselves, we have anxiety about the way that we're doing things, go to your sacred space, ground yourself, is what it's saying. Take the time to be the dreamer. We're always the ones that are overthinking things and being the peacemaker to keep everybody happy. Kindness, live with compassion, open your heart to all life forms, be an angel with hands, okay? Be kind to yourself, Libra, because we're always putting other people first with my Libra rising, okay? And then action, stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. Put to closure, put those Gucci bags in a Goodwill box and let that baggage go. Close out chapters that are keeping you trapped and stuck in a mindset of imbalance and in a painful spot. And stop letting people beat us up or not shine light and truth on us, okay, is what I'm seeing here with that action. Be the playmaker. Put yourself out there with this Queen of Swords, like we do in 6 weeks to 6 months, it shows. So we can celebrate that we're cutting things that are toxic and keeping us trapped, and we can ascend and evolve to a higher frequency and vibration level, which will change our happiness level in a relationship or career in a big time way, right? This Four of Wands is about celebration and accolades and people celebrating and bringing our family and friends together, something that you've been wanting and watching for a while, okay? And a new emotional fulfillment, and either love, it'll release you so that you can have a true love or a true emotional fulfillment in a career that you really feel rewards from, right? So much love to you, Libra. Till we read again, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. It does help with the algorithms. Until we read again, stay safe, be prosperous, happy, and abundant.